Just really pleased, really proud of our football team. It's been a tough couple of weeks, to lose so many, two close games back to back that were important games, and then have to sit here and watch these teams play the last couple days and go to the championship game. And we had high goals, and we were very disappointed. And but I challenged our team. Our job as Nevada football players is to fight and to overcome adversity, and not to fist fight, but just to get up and come back when adversity hits. And I told our team that this is a special football team, and we really wanted to go out and play special tonight and show people what kind of team we were. And so I'm really proud of our defense. We played outstanding. I don't know how many turnovers we created and fourth down stops we had, but it was several. And I just thought it was a great defensive effort. I'm really proud of our offensive line. I thought they played outstanding tonight. Rushed the ball for over 200 yards. Our backs ran hard. Toa and Tay and Avery, really proud of him. And Carson and Romeo and Tori were outstanding. Big plays that they made. And so just a complete game for our guys, dominant performance, and just really proud that we could finish this way.
Any questions for Coach?
Yeah, Coach, I think you had mentioned it was after the Boise State game. That was one of the more better and complete games you had seen. Does this one top that one in terms of just all-around performance this season, or what do you think?
I just think it's right up there with them. I think both of those games were really outstanding team performances, and we really challenged our team today. We had some pretty intense meetings in the pregame, challenged the coaches and challenged our players. It's not good enough to know what to do. We need playmakers. We need people that can win the down, whether it's blocking, tackling, or making plays. And we did that tonight, almost in every phase. We had guys that went out and made plays. We were the more physical team. We created turnovers, and we protected the ball, and I was just so proud of the pressure we could put on their offense, and then our ability to execute and make plays offensively. That was really satisfying to see, and we basically controlled the game from start to finish, and that was really satisfying to see.
And it's got to be satisfying too, now that Carson Strong has now etched his name in permanent lore in Nevada with that single-season touchdown passing mark. How cool is that you're coaching a guy that forever will be remembered as that guy that set that mark, and then so many other things?
I mean, it's so satisfying coaching a guy like that, and so much fun. I was standing on the sideline with him in the fourth quarter, and just, I just told him it's been a lot of fun, man. And I was so happy that he could get that long touchdown to Romeo, that bomb play, which is kind of, if you could have one play to remember Carson Strong and Romeo Dubs, that would be it. The play is called Z-Bomb. Those guys love to throw bombs. And matter of fact, in pregame, the police stopped us, and because one of the sniffing dogs thought that there was a bomb in my luggage. And I said, well, I don't know if there's a bomb in there, but our game plan's in there. There's some bombs on our game plan. So thank God they didn't find any problems with the luggage. But no, I mean, it was a perfect way for him to play his last game, and the perfect play for him to finish a touchdown with Romeo on that long bomb pass. And it's been so much fun. That's something that we wanted to establish when we came here to Nevada, the vertical passing game. And boy, have those guys done that, and just a lot of fun to coach them.
Just how important was it to start fast? I mean, first 2 drives and, back to back to Torrey Horton. I mean, you've stressed that really, but how important was that? Really important.
And this was a team that played a lot of man coverage. They played a lot of man. They played a lot of press coverage. And, a lot of people don't do that against us. And we don't see it very often. But when we see it, we know how to attack it. And just being able to have a guy like Romeo and then have a guy like Torrey on the other side is really, it's a lot of fun. It gives Carson a lot of options, and they played man on him, and Torrey and Carson made him pay, and then Romeo had his share as well. So that was great. It was great to start fast. It was important to start fast. We cranked these guys up this afternoon. We really tried to get them going, and boy, did they respond, and it was great.
How big was it just to respond in this way, I guess? I mean, just after last week to be able to come out here and play such a complete game to this extent?
It was a challenge that we challenged our guys, and we knew this was going to be a tough opponent. I mean, these guys got a lot of quality players. They got several players that are NFL caliber players. They're big defensive line that can rush the passer, the tight ends, one of the best in the country. And so we were really prepared for a tough match. And our guys started fast. We told them it was important to start fast. We challenged our guys to be the more physical team. We challenged our guys to run the football, and I was really proud of how they responded. The Union did a great job. Toa and Tay and Avery did a great job running the football, and and our guys made plays, and so that was really, really great that we started fast. That was important to put them behind the 8 ball a little bit, and then our defense got after them pretty good.
Coach, with how competitive Carson is, I'm imagining it was a little bit tough to get him to sit down after his drive or 2 in that third quarter, or was he just, I've done enough, I'll sit this one out?
No, we talked about it, with the lead that we had, and he got hit. He got hit on his knee, and really, it just kind of scared him more than anything else. He just heard a pop, and it was probably just some scar tissue breaking up, but he was fine, but we didn't want to mess around with him. We've been pretty fortunate this year that he hasn't gotten any major injuries. He's gotten banged up a little bit, but we didn't want to take any chances with him. We've been kind of skating the edge for a long time, for 12 games, and we didn't want to get him hurt at this point, especially when we had a lead like we had. So just so proud of him. He's a tough guy, man. He just keeps coming back every time that he takes a shot, and I think he's proved a lot to a lot of people this year, and certainly tonight he was outstanding. And again, protecting the football and making big plays, and so I think he's proved a lot to those that were watching him.
Any more questions for Coach?
Yeah, and obviously, as you mentioned right there, being fortunate, no injuries to Carson Strong this year with the bowl game coming up, and the trend that's been happening the last couple of years. If you have a probability of going high in the draft, sitting it out, obviously it's going to be his decision to make in the end. But how do you help him through that as his head coach?
Oh, we'll talk to him about it. We've been so focused on winning games. I was going to wait till after tonight, and I'll get on the phone in the next couple days I got a lot of friends that are general managers and run scouting departments in the league, and I'm going to be calling several of those people, just asking their opinion, for Romeo and Cole and Carson. and some of the other seniors that we have, just to make sure, they're getting the right direction and the right information from those people that really know. And so we'll help them the best we can. And obviously we want what's best for those guys. And so, we have some time now before all those decisions are made.
Yeah, you still have a whole week before you even know where you're going, opponent-wise, bowl-wise. And what does this next week really look like for you guys?
Well, we'll be going on the road tonight. Several of our coaches are leaving straight from here and going recruiting. We got some recruits here in Colorado that we're going to see tomorrow. So I'm not even going back with the team. I'll be heading out with Coach Best, and we're going to go see some recruits tomorrow. And I'll be in Texas, and then I'll be in Arizona, and then I'll be in California. We haven't been on the road for 2 years, so I haven't been able to go out and see recruits because of the COVID year last year. So it's full bore recruiting, trying to get the next crop of Carson Strongs and Romeo Dubs is here to Nevada, and we got a great class, and we're really excited about the kids that are coming in, and we're trying to pull a couple more here before the early signing date. So we'll recruit, and then next Friday we'll practice. We'll practice Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend. We got our banquet next weekend. And then we'll be on the road the following week, and then we'll practice again on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll know by next Sunday where our bowl game will be.
And then last one from me, Coach. I think they had mentioned near the end of the broadcast that Elijah Cooks was coming back next season. Just wanted to confirm that with you, if he is indeed planning on coming back.
Yeah, Cookie's planning on coming back. We're really excited about that, and to be able to get him to come back and play one more year is a great thing for the program. And so that is part of his plans. He did inform me of that, and we're really excited about that news.
Just one more from me about your defense. Really, you guys had, I think it was almost 5 sacks just in the first half. That was something, started out the year really strong and then quiet down a little bit, but then to be able to get that going against, it just seems like it's just contagious. If it's one guy to another, and then the forced fumbles, the recovery, just how important is that kind of energy on that side of the ball?
It's so important, and we talk about it. That's a big goal of the way we want to play. We want to hit the quarterback. We want to pressure the quarterback. We just feel like when the quarterback is pressured, it changes the whole tempo of the game. And football is so much rhythm and timing. And we challenge our guys. In the first 10 plays of the game, the quarterback's got to get hit, and he's got to get hit hard. If he does, it changes the way other teams try to play us. And so, we just got, with Tristan Nichols and Sam Hammond and Dom Peterson, Cam Toomer, Daniel Grishik and Jack Powers. Those guys do a great job of getting after the quarterback. And I think we had 6 minus yardage plays today. That was a big goal of this game. The last couple of weeks, we haven't been winning the minus yardage plays, and we really challenged our team to win that area of the game tonight. And we did a great job. I think we had 10 TFLs, which was huge. And so really proud of our guys.
Jordan, first and foremost, putting a whooping on a team like you did, 52-10. How satisfying does that feel, or how are you feeling after? It seems like it's bittersweet. You don't reach your ultimate goals, but you do put a whooping on a Colorado State team.
Yes, sir. It just feels like a second chance after what happened last week at Air Force for another. It's like another opportunity for us to let our seniors go out the right way. And that was just the mentality, just bounce back, because that's not how we wanted to end the regular season.
If I'm looking at the numbers correctly, 2 fumble recoveries for you. it's obviously important to turn the opposing offense over. You've been doing it a lot this season. What has gone into just doing it as much as you guys have done this season, and most especially tonight?
So we just do turnover drill. We emphasize taking the ball and turnovers, strip fumbles, playing the ball in the air and stuff like that. So it's just all practice. It's just all practice coming into fruition in the game, and just Coach Ward emphasizing it. It just all came together tonight.
How big was it just to have such a complete team win? Like I know you had mentioned last week, but just to have another big game like this, in comparison to the Boise State game too, which was another really complete game that you guys had this year.
So Coach Norvell said we had a lot to play for. Obviously, we could be the first team to have like 9 wins, like the past 10 years or something like that. So that was on our minds. We haven't won here since we've been in the Mountain West Conference, so that was on our minds. And I don't think we've put together a complete game on offense and defense this whole year. So that was just our mindset coming into this game, and we just had to make plays. And you know how offense picks up defense, defense picks up offense, special teams brings us all together and stuff like that. And just playing as one today.
And Jordan, you go against Carson every day in practice, and you've seen what he's done, during the course of the regular season, just how tough he is. And, even today with a little injury scare before halftime, and he comes right back out. In terms of guys you've been around and his toughness, really, what can you say about it? Is he one of the more tougher guys that you've seen and been around?
Most definitely. He's been battling a knee injury, and he doesn't use it as an excuse. You can expect him to show up every week and do what he does, and he's just a good leader for us, and he just picks us all up. He's very vocal, and we can never count him out. We can always expect him to bounce back. Very tough guy.
Now, your coach had already revealed there's still a whole week before you even find out what bowl you're going to and who you're playing. They'll be doing recruiting. What do you do? What does your next week look like for you before you wait for that moment?
We're trying to get our guys healthy, first and foremost. We got a lot of guys banged up, and we want to be as healthy as we can be going into this bowl game as we wait. Probably get some young guys some reps, in these next few practices, and just keep the momentum, basically.
Any more questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
All right, Toa Taua will be joining us now.
That's all will. Hey, where we at? Hello, Shannon. Hello, Andrew. How you guys doing?
Hello.
You all right, man? How you doing?
Man, just living, man. You know me. I'ma just live my best life.
I guess first, just how nice is it to end the regular season on this note, a very complete win for you guys out there tonight?
Oh man, it felt great going out there and being able to compete as a team and finally, play 4 quarters of Nevada football and what we're coached to do. It's been a big struggle this year, coming out fast. It's about a couple games we started off really slow and affected the game as we went on with it, but man, tonight felt really, really good playing 4 quarters as a team.
And especially on the ground, your coach was saying one of the more complete efforts he's seen. You really were running the ball well, and not just you. It was Devontae, it was Avery who got in there as well. Just collectively, what can you guys say about what you did on the ground?
Man, it's been put in the works. It's been put in from the beginning of the season that we're just trying to establish running the ball. It's been a rough year, with trying to get all the calls right and stuff, but being able to end the year like that, and being able to, all 3 running backs, even my boy Wesley got in there. He started toting it up a little bit, but shout out to the linemen, shout out to Best, shout out to my brother Bob, man. He always keeps us in check, man. Every single day we go out there, working on ball security, working on moving our feet, on contact, just whatever it is, he's always there in our ear, making sure that we're doing the right thing.
Carson Strong obviously setting a record tonight with passing touchdowns in
He
a
did.
single season. What? Yeah, I think he
Wow.
broke it by like 2. I want to say.
Wow,
Something
wow,
like that.
really?
Oh yeah.
That's
what can
sweet.
you say about him? You've been around him a good long while now.
Oh man, Carson's my boy. Hey, we go way back, you know, from walking down the street to the U to, you know, them 5 a.m. grinds, man. That's my boy. But being able to see him go out and just, you know, ball, like we've all called it from day one, you know, just being able to play his game. Even tonight, you know, he checked out a run and he was like, I'm sorry for checking out the run. I was like, bro, play your game. Just play your game. And, you know, that's what he does. When he plays his game, nobody can mess with him. And, you know, like he's proved that for 4 years straight. You know, he just locks in and plays his game. It's over with for these guys. And he has a beautiful long career ahead of him, and I'm so excited to watch him.
With that being said, Toa, how much do you hope that he plays with you in the bowl game? Because I know, you know, it's been a trend recently. You know, you want to avoid injury or something. If you feel like you're going to be a higher draft pick, how much do you hope he plays with you guys, or do you feel like he's got to look out for his best interests?
It's really just whatever's best for him. You know, he's already set, you know, the milestone of what he can do. You know, so if he wants to play, I'm behind him 100%. You know, but if he doesn't, you know, I know he has a bright future ahead of him, and you know, it might be the best call for him. But whatever he chooses, I'm behind him.
How do you feel about going to a Potato Bowl for a 3rd straight year?
And look, they got some hell of potatoes over there, you know, mashed potatoes over there. I love. So if we do that again, might have to take a couple to-go plates back home with the mashed potatoes. But I mean, yeah, any bowl game's a blessing. So let's just put it out there. Any bowl game's a blessing. I'm excited to see what's in store for us.
How nice is it just to end the regular season on this note now, since you do have a little more than a week before you even find out where you're going?
I don't know. I don't know what's in store tomorrow, the next day, or, you know, I just take it day by day and see what God has planned for us. So, yeah, man, we just got to keep working, and when the call comes, we're ready.